My name is Patricia Okosodo. I'm live here in India at Fortis Hospital. I'm going to say a bit of my story because it's amazing that the doctors here are doing really great job. My mom had issues in Nigeria. She just had indigestion at first, and she called me. I went to the Lagos State Teaching Hospital. We did a series of tests. They could not diagnose anything. They just said there was water in the body. So I spoke to, consulted my doctor, a friend, and he spoke to a doctor at Fortis Hospital. And at the end of the day, we came to Fortis, to Indian, for my mom's treatment. And Dr. Kapil has been very, very good to us. He tried his best because at first they did not even know, they could not even detect the cancer. It wasn't showing cancer. At the end of the day, the surgery was done. My mom went into coma for 4 days. Doctors were putting all their best with all the medical treatment, and with God really touched their hearts. God actually helped them achieve this goal, and I really appreciate all the doctors in India. They are really doing a great job, especially my doctor Kapil in Fortis Hospital.
I'm Maria Okosodo. In fact, first of all, I want to give glory to the Almighty God who has made me to see today.
Yeah.
And I don't want to talk much because if I reflect on the pain and the agony that I was passing through in Nigeria before I came to India, I feel like shedding tears. But God be the glory. He directed me to the right place, the right hand, if not God's direction, for me to have met with Dr. Kapil, who God actually used to take away the tumor and able to assess exactly what was the problem. I don't think I would have been alive today. God did a good job through my doctor, and I have never seen in my life that a doctor will cry because of a patient. They were praying for me, they prayed for me, even when I came out of coma, monitoring, encouragement, and the treatment that I received. I must tell you that God worked through them, and I pray that the God that worked through them will continue to keep them and continue to help them to take care of patients, and the patient getting better and well. For now, as you are seeing me, I have told my doctor that the Almighty God has put hand in what they have done, and I'm healed because I can feel within me that the sickness is gone. And that is the testimony I'm sharing today, that I am whole. That I'm thanking the doctors, all the doctors that stood, especially my doctor, Dr. Kapil, and all the nurses on duties.
Thank you very much. I think it's a good one. They really did a good job for us, and we are grateful to God and all the doctors and the nurses. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I am Dr. Kapil Kumar, Director of Cancer Surgery at Fortis, 𝗙 Delhi. And today we will be talking about one international patient who came to us in December 19 with complaints of distension of abdomen, and having undergone one surgery for uterus removal in her own country at Nigeria. However, there was no cancer in this. But when we investigated, we found that she could be still having cancer in spite of a benign report in the previous surgical report. So we did her endoscopies, we did her PET scan, and offered her, in case of finding a pseudomyxoma peritonitis, cytoreductive surgery and HIPEC. However, patients were not comfortable of doing a very major surgery in a foreign land. So we offered her a diagnostic laparotomy and a cytoreductive surgery, which she went, and she tolerated the surgery well. The surgery went for around 8 hours, and we could remove the tumor almost more than 95%, and it turned out to be appendix cancer, and this was followed by chemotherapy. However, because of lockdown, she had to stay in India, could not go to the country back, and she continued to complete the chemotherapy in India itself. And now, with completion of chemotherapy and reasonably good control of disease, she has flown back to Nigeria back. Thank you very much for your kind attention.